How's it going, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Game Nights, and of course, thank you so much to Wizards of the Coast for sponsoring this video.
And a big thanks to Card Kingdom. You know, if you go to cardkingdom.com/command zone when you order your Magic products, your singles, you're going to order that stuff anyway. If you use that affiliate link when you do, you're really making sure that Game Nights continues to happen.
And of course, don't forget to stick around to the end of the episode because we are always giving away a ton of free product to you, the viewer, the watcher, the listener. And there's also something else very special.
That's right. You've been asking about it for a long time. Do you want to appear on Game Nights? That's right, on the show, next to Jimmy and I, on camera. Well, you can have that opportunity. Again, stay tuned to the end of the episode to find out all of those details.
All right, let's get on with the game. Everyone, welcome to another episode of Game Nights. Now, Magic the Gathering is about to turn 25 years old.
I've been playing it since almost the very beginning, and the theme of this episode is nostalgia.
And who better to bring on than two guests that have made a name for themselves in the Magic community for using special stipulations when they draft and build decks.
Hi, I'm Graham from LoadingReadyRun, and I'm really excited to be here for Game Nights.
I feel like LoadingReadyRun is sort of famous for our hobbled decks. Like, hey, let's only draft creatures with rad hats is, I think, the best example of something we've done.
You know, we really wanted everybody involved in this game today to build a commander deck that really made them sentimental for those early days when they were first getting into the game.
The thing about nostalgia is it's different for everybody, so everybody's gonna have different interpretations of what that means for their deck.
When I was really young, one of my favorite decks was just all mountains, lightning bolts, incinerates, and fireballs. That was how I wanted to play Magic. So today, I'm going to be playing a commander that embodies the idea of making people lose life, and that is Neheb the Eternal. In the history of Magic, there have been some very powerful red cards that do damage to every single player. With a commander like Neheb out, I am able to take that damage and multiply it into more and more red mana and use that mana to blast through people's defenses, killing them on the spot with just pure damage.
The deck I'm playing today is a mono black vampire commander deck. Every card in this deck I have like a personal attachment to, and it's nostalgic for me because it reminds me of all the good times I've had playing Magic and all of the rad black spells I've cast.
When I played Magic originally, the coolest creatures, obviously, were the Elder Dragon legends.
I remember being wowed by these huge dragons, how much power and toughness they had, what cool abilities they have.
And so my commander today is Chromium, for two reasons. One, I couldn't find a Nicol Bolas, and two, giant metal dragon. So for additional bonus nostalgia, I decided that I would build something that could only use cards in the old card frame. You see, Magic history, they changed the card frame for 8th edition, so I can only use cards prior to that, which not only gives me a more limited pool, but also some cards that are weird and maybe not great. I don't know how this deck is going to perform today.
So I'm going to be playing Nicol Bolas. Nicol Bolas really reminds me of early Magic. Legends was a set that was just new when I started playing, and really I just filled my deck with all of the cards, things like Mahamati Jinn, Royal Assassin, Prodigal Sorcerer, all my favorite stuff. I'm actually really looking forward to getting these cards back out on the battlefield once again.
All right, I am ready to burn them out.
Let's battle.
Thank you so much for joining us in our cabin here on the Ravnican plain today.
It's a lovely day out there.
Because this is the first time you guys are on the show, it means you must be knighted. Thus, Graham, welcome to Game Nights.
Thank you. Kathleen.
Don't mess up my hair.
Lady Kathleen.
Okay, excellent.
Welcome to Game Nights.
Thank you.
But the most important thing about the show, only one may stand.
Okay, I will draw for turn. I will play a white bordered mountain. Pass turn.
Nice. I'm going to play Peat Bog.
So wait, you can only tap that land twice?
Yeah.
But it gives him 4 mana.
My mana base is pretty silly. I don't have any dual lands, which I'm going to claim is because I never had them when I played originally.
And pass the turn.
All right, I'll draw, and I will play a snow-covered mountain, and I'll pass turn.
Okay, I'm gonna play a Gul'draz's Assassin. Oh man, my deck is cooking off already. The rest of my hand is all 6 and 7 drops, but that's not relevant right now because I have a turn 1 play and nothing bad will happen.
Okay, I will draw for turn. Everyone's gonna like me. I will play a Howling Mine. One of the most iconic cards in the history of Magic, also makes everybody view me in a positive light, so that can't be bad, right?
Howling Mine's great for everybody. I'm not going to complain. I actually get to draw first off it.
I love Josh. He is my friend. I love Howling Mine.
Yay!
And I will pass turn.
All right, I'm going to play Assault Flats, play Mind Stone. And I'm going to tap Mind Stone to play Dark Water Egg.
Such mana efficiency over here.
Jeez.
This is an
Louise.
explosive turn.
None of these cards do anything, but that's the problem.
My deck has a lot of mana rocks because I'm also running some board wipe land destruction. I'm playing the opposite of a group hug deck.
Because what's more nostalgic than mass land destruction?
Yeah, exactly. And go ahead, Jimmy.
All right, I will draw for turn.
All right.
And I will draw for Howling Mine. And then I will play a Scrying Sheets. Winter is coming.
Do you have only snow mountains in that
Oh,
deck?
of course.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
And I will play Braid of Fire.
Oh, that card's really good.
Braid of Fire was printed in an era where mana burn was a real thing. However, that rule changed, and so Braid of Fire all of a sudden became this random enchantment that just gave you free mana and increased over the course of a game.
Jimmy's just gonna get a bunch of free mana every upkeep. I don't like seeing that card.
And then I'll pass turn.
2 cards.
2 cards.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm
So
so
lucky.
excited.
Josh getting all that political.
Right, that's right.
This game is going to start popping off.
I gotta play a Gifted Etherborn.
Ooh, that card is sick.
It's a good card. All right, and
I remember who gave you the extra cards. That's all I'm saying.
Wow.
Graham, I'm gonna attack you for 1. I have no reason for attacking, but first blood goes to Graham.
There it is. Marital strife.
The point of this game is to win. It's not to make friends.
That's true.
Yeah, getting attacked for 1 does not bother me. I'm not the sort of person who oh, this person attacked me, they must die.
All right, I will draw 2, and then I'm gonna play a Mystic Remora.
Ooh.
I can only afford to pay the upkeep cost on this for a couple rotations of the table, but by that time I should draw enough cards to really make it worth it.
Then I'll play a Jandor's Saddlebags.
Oh.
What?
Excuse me?
The unfortunate thing is I don't actually have any creatures on the border in my hand right now that can use the saddlebags, but I'm hoping with all this card draw that I can draw into a few of them.
Jandor's what now?
Saddlebags McBag Henry. I don't even know what it is. That is the most inefficient untapper.
Worth it. Totally worth it. Okay, go ahead.
Still doing Josh Lee Kwai things.
I'm going to play an Urza's Power Plant.
Whoa.
We're Tron now?
If I draw the other 2. We're not Tron now.
Dude, that's an Antiquities one. That's a nice
Yeah,
one.
choosing which art was the really tough part.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to tap the Peat Bog and remove the last depletion counter to add black to my mana pool, and then I just sacrifice the Peat Bog to play Wombodge Witches.
What?
Quambach.
It's a pinger.
In black.
So one of the ways my deck can win is with pingers, creatures that tap to deal 1 damage to a creature or player. And Quambodge Witches is one of my favorites because you pick 1 and then you get to choose someone else to deal another damage somewhere. Hopefully not to one of your other 1 toughness pingers.
Dude, we could team up.
Oh!
To do 4 total damage to something.
I like how you sacrificed a land to cast that card.
So, may as well cash this in now. So I'm going to sack the Darkwater Egg to get blue-black in my mana pool. Draw a card for the Darkwater Egg. Do you feel like drawing a card?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Tap these 3 to play. Seashell Cameo. I choose not to pay the 4 mana.
All right, I will draw 1 for Mr. Grimoire. Thank you, Graham.
All right, go ahead.
So, untap during my upkeep, Braid of Fire is going to trigger, and I'm going to get 1 red mana, of which I will do nothing with.
Can you only use that mana in your upkeep?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to play Ancient Tomb.
That is the most Jimmy Game Nights card. I think you've played it in like half the episode.
Yep. And I'll pass turn.
All right, my Ghoul-Drow's Assassin I don't think is long for this world with a pinger online, so Ghoul-Drow's at Josh, Gifted Etherborn at Graham.
I have no creature, so I cannot block.
I also am not going to. So I take 2.
And I take 1.
And I gain 2 because of the lifelink.
Now, Kathleen's Ghoul-Draw's Assassin is only 1 toughness, and I could kill it at any time, but I want to wait until she tries to level it up to waste the mana.
Then, how about an Unstable Obelisk? Ah, yes. One of the only ways Mono Black has of dealing with enchantments and artifacts. Maybe people will forget I have this.
Yeah, that's a non-creature spell.
That is, and I can't pay for it.
Okay, Mr. Grimoire already paying dividends. I like it.
So I will untap. On upkeep, Mr. Grimoire, cumulative upkeep will trigger. I will pay 1 for it. And then I will draw 2 for Howling Mine. And then I will pay 1 for a Mana Vault.
Oh.
This gives me enough to do the thing, so we can team up if you want to.
Has any time in the history of Magic has someone used Mana Vault to activate the ability of John Doerr's Savile?
Yes, I've actually done it before.
Why?
It's been 20 years.
All right.
Okay, and I will pass turn.
Draw draw. Thank you, Josh.
You were.
So I don't think I have enough mana rocks, so I'm going to play a marble diamond.
Would you like to pay 4 extra for that?
I am literally incapable of doing it.
I'll draw for Mystic Remora.
All right. And then a capricious sorcerer.
Oh.
Oh.
So it's a pinger, but I can only use it on my turn before attack.
Wow, more synergy with Josh's deck, though.
Dude, we're like a team made in heaven.
Saddlebags for everyone. Pass the turn to Jimmy.
Alright, untap. Cumulative upkeep now gives me 2 mana.
Man, I miss mana burn.
I will not use it. I will draw for turn. And let's go ahead and play a Scalding Tarn. I'm going to crack it and go find myself a basic mountain.
Basic snow mountain.
Correct. Alright, are you guys ready to get funky?
No.
Tap for 5, taking 2 from the Ancient Tomb, and I'm gonna play Heartless Hidetsugu.
Oh my god.
This card is a beating in my deck with my commander. And for all of the burn spells in my deck that have X in their mana cost, this basically means I'm gonna just be able to wipe everyone off the face of the planet.
This could be a short game.
I'm over here playing Quumbaj Witches and Capricious Sorcerer, and Jimmy's like, hey everyone, I found a real card.
We got this.
Do you?
Yeah, you got it on board.
Oh yeah. I can't wait. Pass turn.
Oh boy. Well, let's try this and see if I can level up my dude so he doesn't die. I'm thinking it's not gonna work, but to the bold go the spoils. I've paid 2 to level up my Guldra's Assassin.
I would like to respond. Aha, I was waiting for that. I'm going to tap Quumbaj Witches, targeting the Guldra's Assassin. Josh, what do you want to ping?
I'll ping the Heartless,
Okay.
hit Suga, and then I will pay 3. And I'll untap the, how do you say it?
Quumbaj Witches?
The Quumbaj Witches.
Okay.
Kumbaj.
Kumbaya.
Like Kumbaya? It is like Kumbaya, me and you.
All right, cool.
Oh
my
boy.
God.
No, you can't join in.
Okay, so there's 1 damage on the Hidetsugu, so I'll tap the Witches again and deal 1 more. And yeah, I'll give Josh the other choice.
And then I will
Kill this guy.
I will finish off the Heartless Hidetsugu. The most convoluted way to kill a creature ever, but it worked.
Josh and Graham have had this chummy back and forth. Look at my Elder Dragon. No, look at my Elder Dragon. Now they're pairing up Josh's stupid untapper with his weird pinger, and they're managing to take down creatures like my Heartless Hidetsugu. Players aren't supposed to work together like this.
Hey, where's my alliance? I want to be friends and then backstab you later, but be friends now.
I don't really feel like losing 18 life or whatever.
Yeah.
I thought I lose it too, though.
Feels like you want to lose it.
I'm gonna swing it, Jimmy,
Okay,
just to even it out.
I will take 2.
And I gain 2 because of the lifelink.
That lifelink doing work.
And then tap the unstable obelisk and bring in my commander, Drana.
Trana, it seems pretty good.
Hey, Drana's here. She's fantastic. She buffs all my other vampires. I do not think I will untap with Drana, but it's the only thing I can do with my mana, so what am I going to do? Not develop my board? All right, pass the turn.
I will untap 2 triggers, Mana Vault and Mystic Remora. Mystic Remora cost me 2 mana now.
So the Mystic Remora has already done its work. I've drawn a number of cards off of it, and it's time to let it go because the upkeep cost is getting too expensive, and I need to be able to hold some mana open and have some answers ready.
Okay, I'm gonna let Mystic Remora go away.
It did draw you like 4 cards, though.
Yeah, I think it was worth it. So I will choose not to untap the Mana Vault. I will take 1 damage. I'll draw 2 for Howling Mine. I'll tap 3 and play a Basalt Monolith.
Nice.
I have 8 cards, so I will discard, but you can go ahead, Graham.
Okay, so I take 1 from Caves of Koilos because I'm using it for black to play. This is going to be really goofy with Howling Mine. Breath Stealer's Crypt?
Wow. This is a bizarre card, and for me, it's a dream come true. I have like 5 creatures in my deck.
There's a lot of cards in this deck, to be honest, that I just looked at. They were in the right colors, and I thought, that's weird. And I put it in the deck because I figured, let's find out how it does. And this one, I think, can have a really big impact on this game.
I think the most important part about this enchantment is that everyone has to reveal the cards that they're drawing. That's a ton of free information being passed around.
And then, because it's my turn before combat, I will tap my Capricious Sorcerer to ping Kathleen for 1, because you're at 44.
I take it and like it because I'm having a great time.
Sounds good. Go ahead, Jimmy.
Upkeep, Rate of Fire is now making 3. I think it's time to use one of the manas.
Uh-oh.
And I'm going to point my Lightning Bolt at Drana, Liberator of Malakir.
Yep.
And now I'm going to draw for turn, and I'm going to reveal it. It's a Gutter Snipe!
One of the few cards.
All right, well, I'll take 3 damage to put it in my hand.
Doing work.
And then I'll draw and reveal the next card. It's Incendiary Command, and I'll put that in my hand.
Huh, okay, now I know everything that everybody is drawing thanks to Graham's stupid enchantment, which is actually good. Because I have a lot of powerful things in my hand that I can't cast yet and people won't see coming.
And I will play Gutter Snipe. As soon as I play Gutter Snipe, I just realized at that very moment that there are pingers on the board and untappers, and they're already working together, and Gutter Snipe is a big threat, and it's a 2/2. So if Josh and Graham decide to kill this thing, then it means I just drew a card, paid 3 life for it, and 3 mana, and it's just gonna die. So it really feels bad. And because I tapped Ancient Tomb, I'll take 2 damage, and I pass turn.
Alright, so first I get an Eldrazi Conscription.
Excuse me, what?
Lord. How much mana does it cost?
8.
Oh, okay.
I'm at 5, so like, you got a ways to go. And the next one is, it's Damnation.
Oh!
And I'll just put that one in my hand too. Oh no, my surprise! Nobody expects an Eldrazi Conscription in a non-token deck. Of course, now everyone will expect it because they saw me draw it. So that's less exciting. Hey, Jimmy, I'm gonna attack you.
No blocks, I'll take 2.
And I will gain 2 because of lifelink. Who wants to blow up Drana next? I'm gonna cast her. And then, say go.
Alright, untap. My first card I will reveal is a swamp. I don't have to pay, that's not a creature. My second card is a mountain. Goodness, more lands. Here's an oldie but a goodie. Pay 6 and cast a Shivan Dragon.
Wow! That's good. That would sound like a wildcat.
Yeah, didn't, sorry. We'll put in better sound effects.
Cool.
This is an oldie, but a goodie. And on this board, it's actually pretty powerful because with the fire breathing effect, I can do a lot of damage to somebody, and it can actually block a lot of things coming at me from Kathleen, and it doesn't get killed by Graham's pingers, so the Shivan Dragon still doing work after all these years.
Pass turn.
Okay. I'm gonna tap Combage Witches. 1 damage to Gutter Snipe. Kathleen, you want in on this action?
Yeah, sure. Can I deal another damage to Gutter Snipe?
Yes.
Being the person with only burn spells and damage-based spells, no one likes you. There's not a single person that's gonna be like, wow, that's so cool, you cast Lightning Bolt on my creature, killing it. Someone can go like, ooh, janky lumber bags on Josh's table, that's so weird and funny. Oh, look at that stupid enchantment Graham played. Ha, let's have a laugh about it because it doesn't do anything. All my spells do stuff. Everyone's gonna hate me.
Lumber bags.
I don't know. Sleepy Hollow, saddle crap. What is it? Saddlebags?
Saddlebags.
Can we stop teaming up on me now? I haven't done anything.
Well, you keep playing the stuff that dies to the pingers.
Draw, I'm gonna reveal because of Breathstealer's Crypt. It's a Maze of Ith. And another one because of Howling Mine, and it's a Rootwater Hunter.
Dude, you totally went up to me. You built a pinger deck.
Yeah.
Dang it, I'm so jealous.
And yeah, I'll pay to keep that guy because Pingers is where it's at.
It's so awesome.
Okay, so tap 3 for Rootwater Hunter.
With the mana I have in play and the creatures I have in play, I feel like my deck is doing what it was supposed to do, which I didn't necessarily expect was going to happen, so I'm feeling pretty alright.
And then, because it is my turn before the combat, I'm gonna tap Capricious Sorcerer, and yeah, I'll ping Kathleen again.
I take it, but I'm medium on it this time. Yeah, now I'm just like, wait, you keep picking on me.
I'm not picking on him.
You're on the throne. You're on the
That's
throne.
true.
I'm the one that's getting picked on.
I'm pinging on you.
Ah!
All right, and pass the turn.
All right, untap. On my upkeep, I will go up to 4 from Braid of Fire. I will not use it. And then, because of Breathstealer's Crypt, the first card I'm going to draw is Banefire, and it goes to my hand. And the second card I'm going to draw is a Snow-Covered Mountain. And I'm actually just going to pass turn.
Oh.
I have a Mystifying Maze up, so I'm incentivizing you not to attack me with Drana.
I have a Shiva Dragon, so I'm incentivizing you not to attack me with Drana.
Okay, because of Breathstealer's Crypt, I reveal Urge to Feed
Oh man, that's good.
and a Swamp.
That thing's doing 6 damage, that's it. Where are all the creatures at?
I can't believe I drew a creature in my
3 of them
deck.
to me.
Yeah, that's true.
But I got Jimmy with the Gutter Snipe, so that's
You did, yeah, you really did.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Wait,
Bro,
what?
bro.
what?
This card is going to put in some work against Graham's deck for a Butcher of Malakir.
Oh.
This is the Grave Pact on a creature.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Butcher of Malakir scares me. It scares everybody, but it scares me because if I ping any of her creatures to death, then one of my creatures dies too, and I don't have that many of them yet.
It's bad for me too, but I can't do anything about it.
I can. Game response.
Oh.
I tap Kibbs of Koilos, doing 1 to me, and my Marble Diamond and my Seashell Cameo for blue to cast Dromar's Charm in the mode counter target spell.
Oh.
You sure you don't want to gain 5 life?
Given the options.
Okay.
So I will counter the Butcher of Malakir. So I tap white, blue, black to counter it.
Goodbye, Butcher. I hardly knew ye.
How rude.
Given that my wonderful plans have not perhaps come to fruition on account of being hard countered, I think it's the turn.
Okay, on end step, I will untap the Basalt Monolith. City of Brass will deal 1 damage to me. I go to 35. And I will untap and think about my Mana Vault for a second.
I'm going to think about your Mana Vault, too. Mana Vault.
Put a card.
All right, I'm done thinking about it.
I will take the 1 damage from Mana Vault. I will draw 2, but because of Breathless Thingy, I will reveal them. Swamp and Steel Artifact.
Wow.
Steel Artifact is really not the type of card you want to be revealing. It's going to make people not play their best artifact so that you don't take it. Also, I'm really cramped on blue mana, so it's going to be hard for me to cast.
Josh has all the mana in the world. What's going on here?
I know. The question is, do I want to play Nick Bolas or not? It's usually kind of damnation, I think, if I do that.
Have we entered the I'm afraid to do anything state of the board? Because everybody knows what's in everybody else's hands?
See, that's the problem.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to pass turn.
Wow, with a lot of mana.
On your end step, Rootwater Hunter still has Summoning Sickness. Tap Quumbodge, which is targeting...
Bring it on. I insist.
Okay, I'll ping you for 1.
Okay.
Oh.
Josh, pick it.
I will ping the Kumbaj Witches.
Wow.
Oh, nice.
They really are working on the team, aren't
No,
they?
I didn't ping either of you guys.
Seems like Josh is playing the friendly game.
So, because of Breathstealer's Crypt, I'll reveal the Rack.
The rack.
What?
It's going into my hand. And Aerial Caravan.
Now the question is, would you like to pay 3 life for that card?
I honestly don't know.
Is this part of your second late game plan?
If you do, then your Breathless card will have done more damage to you than anyone else.
I know. And
You played a card that did 6 damage to you and 3 damage to an opponent.
for 4 minutes. All right, sure. I'll draw it. And I'll pay the 3 life.
How's that enchantment working out for you?
Okay, I'm going to play that Maze of Ith. And then I'm going to play the Rack.
So with the errata, you have to target 1 opponent with it.
Jimmy. We'll say Jimmy.
Sure. I'm on the rack.
This is one of those cards I remember from playing when I was a kid, although they've errated it now so the text is a little bit different. You have to point it at a single player.
Everyone except me has 7 cards in hand, so I target Jimmy with the Rack on the assumption that the mono red player will be the most likely to play multiple cards in a turn. And probably shouldn't even cast this. Are you a crab?
No, I think she's dancing.
It's like, come at me.
Is that the damnation?
That says come at me. I would have done this, but okay.
Capricious Sorcerer, take 1.
That's how crabs signal come at me.
I guess so.
Basically.
All right, I'm going to tap Salt Flats for colorless, tap and sacrifice Mind Stone to draw a card. It's Darkwater Catacombs.
Nice.
Oh, it worked.
Oh yeah, you had to reveal from the thing. I'm like, why'd you show us?
Because Breathstealer's Crypt.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
At the end of your turn, I will activate Scrying Sheets. Look at the top card of my library.
Uh-oh. That's a big smile. I don't like that.
Rate of Fire will trigger. It'll go up to 5, and I will again not use it. I'm gonna flip the top card. It's Pyrohemia.
Oh,
Beg your pardon?
that's Pestilence, but for red.
Into my hand it goes.
It's Red Stillance.
Red Stillance, and then a Snow-Covered Mountain. One away again. Try it. All right, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna play
You're gonna
Pyrohemia. And I take 2 damage because I used Ancient Tomb. This is a card that I am superbly excited about because there are a whole lot of 1 toughness creatures on the battlefield. The crazy thing is this does damage to creatures and players, so it fulfills what my deck wants to do. It keeps the board pretty much clean.
That's super bad for me. I have multiple X1 creatures in play.
So right now you have 2 red mana, so you can only activate it
I can only
twice.
activate it twice, so I can't even kill it.
But on your upkeep, you can do 6.
Yes, and then again, if there's no creatures, then it goes away.
Okay, now that damnation is looking really good, because if I can get rid of all the creatures, not play anything, then that stupid Pyrohemia goes away.
So I will pass turn.
All right, whatever your crypt is called.
Breathless something.
Breath Stealers.
Breath Stealers
Breath
Crypt.
Stealers Crypt.
All right, 1.
Get in the crypt.
Vampire Hexmage.
A hit.
Yeah, there you go. Now you have to
I
worry
will
about it.
pay 3.
Oh, she's below her starting life total, everybody.
Yay!
Stealer's Crypt did something.
Winner!
Then I will hit the other one, which is Hero's Downfall. Destroy target creature or planeswalker.
Oh, very nice.
And then I'm going to attack Jimmy.
Okay, well, I will not block.
If I'm going to be wrathing the board anyway, I would be remiss for not attacking Jimmy. That's just leaving damage on the table.
So she doesn't get the +1 counters.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Oh. Before damage, I'm gonna Maze of Ith Drana, which untaps Drana and removes her from combat.
I will take 2.
Guess who's back? It's my life total. Basically, I just feel like the board state is too complicated and everybody knows everything else.
Damnation.
Yeah, I'm gonna play Damnation.
Ruh-roh.
I'm running mono black, and I have lots of ways to get stuff out of my graveyard. A Damnation is not the setback for me as it is for other people. And I have a card in my hand that I haven't been able to play yet, but if I fill up the graveyards, I can, and it's a very good card.
I have no responses.
I'm going to tap Rootwater Hunter to ping Kathleen, and I will tap Quambodge Witches to ping Kathleen, but you can choose who else to ping.
I will ping Josh. Josh hasn't been pinged in a while.
Yeah, that's true. He is the guy that loves Tim the most too.
Will you give me the option on Kumbaj and not hit me with it if I untap it?
Oh, sure, why not?
So, tap the Jandor Saddlebags to untap the Kumbaj Witches.
Freaking saddlebags, dude.
Doing work!
That name is cracking me up.
Now that my witches have gotten their saddlebags, I don't
Refilled.
What's the flavor?
You get your provisions refilled.
Okay, sure. All right. I will tap them again to 39. Sure, I'll target Kathleen again and Josh.
And in return for the 1 damage I took, Kathleen, you can take it.
And then, because Pyrahema is, as predicted, going to be gone at the end of this turn, I'm going to tap 2 to use it. So it's going to do 2 damage to each creature and to each player. So I'm going to lose 2.
I will lose 2.
I will lose 2.
And I will lose 2.
Some creatures will die, but it's not going to really matter because Damnation wipes everything off the board. I just really hope she plays a creature her second main phase. Please, Kathleen, please just play a low 2-drop or anything. Don't let my Pyrahemia go away, please!
Don't play a creature.
Yeah, pass the turn.
All right, and instead, because there are no creatures in play, Pyrahemia gets sacrificed. Hooray.
Once again, it's so nice when your opponents solve your problems for you.
Well, I guess that's the red deck life. Very short-lived dreams.
Oh, poor Jimmy.
yeah.
Red Deck Live. It's so hard.
It is hard. When all your friends, all they want to do is just blow up all your cool stuff when you're just trying to do some cool stuff on the board. That's fine. It's fine. You know what? But you know what? I have a plan.
What's that?
You destroyed all my permanents. I'm going to go to cardkingdom.com/command zone and order some replacements. Card Kingdom, our sponsor for the show, they've been helping us out for a very long time now. They have incredibly fast shipping, so I'm not even kidding when I make that joke because like I can order something today and it will get to me very fast. They're known for their fast shipping, great quality on cards, as well as just a ton of different products, sealed product as well. So make sure you use our affiliate link, cardkingdom.com/command zone the next time you're out buying Magic products.
And a big shout to our other awesome sponsor, which is Ultra.PRO. You know, Ultra.PRO has something really cool going on.
Ooh.
They've got a new line of products called Relic Tokens. You can see right here, I'm holding a booster box. That's right, it comes in a booster box. And inside our booster packs of the tokens, there are 15 total tokens in the set. And when you open one of these booster packs, you're going to get 3 of them at random. Now, you can see that the tokens are not like cardboard cards. They're like shiny plastic. They're heavy. They're sturdy. They go on top of the card. So if you place it on top of the Magic the Gathering token, it fits right on top of there, and it looks really cool.
Yeah, and they have dual dials at the bottom so you can change how much life total you have or what the power and toughness of the token is or how many of that token type you have. And make sure you stick around to the end of the episode because we're going to be giving some of these away as well to you, the lucky viewer. Yeah, it's a great way to spice up your deck.
You know what doesn't look spicy right now?
What's that?
Your board state.
Oh my gosh, really? Well, you know what, Josh?
What?
This is Game Nights. Anything can happen.
It's true.
Let's get back to the game.
Okay, pass the turn.
All right, I will untap. I will take 1 damage from Mana Vault. And then because of your take my breath away thing,
Yep.
Maze of Ith.
Hey.
Oh,
Join the
jeez.
party. And I will reveal a second card. Aladdin.
Ooh.
Gain control of target artifact.
Another hit.
I'll pay 3 life. All right, I'll tap Underground River for a blue, take a damage, and 2, and play Tim!
Hey.
I've been holding the Prodigal Sorcerer in my hand for a while because I couldn't play it before. Graham would just ping it down and kill it right away. But now I get my own out and I'll be able to act with it before Graham, so I can kind of hold him hostage the same way he was holding me hostage before.
Then I'll tap 4, and I'll play Mr. Aladdin, sir.
You're seeing why I put Jandor Saddlebags in my deck. I know you were laughing, but it's actually going to be pretty cool, right? Right? No, it's still expensive? No, I think it's cool. Still cool.
And go ahead, Graham.
Untap. All right. What's Breathstealer's Crypt going to show us this time? Ancient Tomb
Nice.
I hear that card's good.
and Waterspout Elemental. Yeah, I'm not going to pay 3 life. I am going to put that in the graveyard. I need that life for this Ancient Tomb. All right, tapping Ancient Tomb, deal 2 damage to myself, and then another 2, 3, 4.
Is it Chromium time?
It's not Chromium time.
Oh.
What is he casting, though?
Jeez.
Something that costs a bajillion mana.
It's the Avatar of Hope.
Wow.
That's very good.
Is a 4/9 flyer good? I think it's pretty good. Jimmy can't kill it easily. Josh can't ping it, and it blocks anything that Kathleen can put down, so I'm feeling pretty alright. Go ahead.
Alright, well, I will untap. So on my upkeep, Rate of Fire is going to go up to 6. Alright, well, I'm just gonna play Fire Blast. Alright, I've had a lot of cards stuck in my hand for a while now, and the Braid of Fire has just been ticking up, and I haven't been able to use the mana. So I decide this is the turn I'm gonna try and get something to happen. I'm gonna let the fates decide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's going face.
Alright.
2.
No. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, now I'm gonna draw, and because of the Breath Sealer's Crypt, I will reveal Care Keep. And the second card is a Snow-Covered Mountain. Alright. So the first thing I'm gonna do is play Neheb the Eternal.
Hey.
Remember that Fire Blast I pointed at Kathleen? Well, 4 of that mana is coming back into my mana pool during my second main phase, which is going to be able to let me do something that is pretty powerful here. All right, I'll go to combat. I won't attack anyone. I'll go to my second main phase, and the head will trigger, and I'm gonna add 4 red mana because I dealt 4 damage to you with Fire Blast. So I'm gonna Subterranean Tremors. So X is gonna be equal to 5.
Dang.
Oh, man.
Which can kill everything on the board except for Neheb, and is going to wipe out all of these artifacts. So an awesome way to sort of get back in the game and simultaneously set everyone else back.
So in response, I'll tap Sea Brass for a blue, take 1, tap Assault Monolith, I'll play Hurkyl's Recall.
I don't think I've ever cast Hurkyl's Recall on myself before, but in this case, I'm very happy that I had that option because I'm able to save all my artifacts. I mean, you know, it's a little bit of tempo loss, but it's way better than just losing all those cards.
So I will pick up my 4 artifacts.
Okay, and then
That's really bad for my mana.
so I still am able to set everyone else back and sort of put myself in the lead position here, and it feels good. Okay, and then I pass turn to you, Kathleen.
Okay, I'm gonna reveal off the thing. I get a Ghost Quarter.
All right.
All right.
That's the end of
Alright.
that.
No Howling Mine anymore.
So I will pay 2 for Avatar of Woe.
Oh. Or rather, whoa.
Avatar of Woe for 2 mana. Value, value, value. And I'm gonna play Vampire Hexmage. It was a 2/1 first strike. I'm feeling good. I am back in control of this game. Okay, I will say go.
Okay, I will untap. I will reveal for the thing. I will reveal Felwar Stone.
How many cards do you have in hand?
A lot.
Yeah, he's gonna go ham with it.
I will play Mazavith. And then I'll tap 1 for Mana Vault.
An untapped Mana Vault.
There it is.
Must be refreshing.
I'll tap 2 for Felwar Stone.
Cool.
And it's time to bring out the big daddy, the commander.
All right, black, black, red, red, blue, blue, and 2. Nicol Bolas.
That's cool. I'm actually really happy to see Nicol Bolas cast. Luckily, I can block him or just Mazavith, so I'm not actually worried about it from a gameplay perspective, but it's nice to see him.
If I can untap with Avatar of Woe, I can destroy anything I want. So yes, play your creatures. Play your puny creatures.
And because of City Brass and Underground River, I will take 2. And then I will pass the turn. I'm down to 7 cards.
From Breath Sealer's Crypt, I reveal Doomsday Spectre.
I would think if you put Breath, whatever thing, that you would make a deck with not very many creatures in it.
All right. I'll take 3 from Breath's to draw this Doomsday Spectre. Okay, get ready for a turn of powerful magic. Tapping Island and Ancient Tomb to play Zurin Spellcaster. And then tapping Salt Flats for colorless and filtering my way through to Doomsday Spectre, returning Zurin Spellcaster to my hand. So I paid 7 mana and 5 life to play the Doomsday Spectre. Worth it? Question mark? Go ahead, Jimmy.
All right, untap, upkeep. This is gonna go to 7. It's gonna give me 7 mana. Bada bing, bada boom. Can't do anything about it. Draw for turn. It's a fireball. It's not good with Breath of Fire. Josh.
Yes.
I don't kill Nicol Bolas. You won't attack me with it.
I'm trying to decide how much I care if you kill Nicol Bolas. Because if I make that deal with you, then I suddenly can't use him against anybody. And what good is he?
But she
I
also
only
has
make that
kill-
deal with Kathleen.
but she only has
Kathleen,
kill
If
in
you
his
don't
deck.
kill it, I will not Nicol Bolas you. If
Oh, that's the only deal? Okay.
that's it.
Okay.
The 2 of you are on your own, and if you could kill it, then Godspeed.
I was really hoping to be able to swing with Neheb and then use that mana on top of my mana to really do some huge damage spells, but I can't even leave the smallest window open for Nicol Bolas to come in and hit me, because if I discard my hand, it's pretty much over for my deck.
For the sake of me staying alive, I'm just gonna pass that turn.
I don't like how Jimmy's just sitting there. A red deck with all that mana and all those cards in hand not doing anything, it just creeps me out.
I draw an Exsanguinate.
Oh my lord.
That's not a bad start.
Graham's enchantment is hosing the plan of my deck. How am I supposed to get you out of nowhere if you know what all my cards are? So, play that Ghost Quarter. And then 2, 4, 6. Ever After. Return up to 2 target creature cards from your graveyard to the battlefield.
Oh my gosh.
That's bad, because not only does Kathleen now just have a dominating position in terms of creatures, but
Now I can sack my Vampire Hexmage whenever I want and wipe everybody's boards. I'm gonna go to combat.
Okay.
Jimmy, do you want to block my Vampire Hexmage?
Nope. I'll take 2.
Even after she casts Damnation, Kathleen is still building her board up better than everyone else. It's looking really dire for the rest of us.
Okay, pass the turn to Josh.
Alright, I untap. I will pay the 3 mana for Bolas, but I will not pay for the Mana Vault. I will take 1.
How much damage has that Mana Vault done to him? I think it's the MVP of my deck.
I will reveal a card for the Breathless thingy. It's Badlands.
nice.
I will play a Badlands. I'll go to combat. Jimmy.
I had an inkling that Josh is going to attack me with Nicol Bolas, as I was sort of the best target out there.
I'm going to tap 1, 2, 3, 4, and the Mystifying Maze to exile Nicol Bolas until end of turn.
It sucks to have to use 4 mana for this effect, but if it means saving your entire hand, I gotta do it.
I mean, I guess I'll Basalt Monolith, and then I'll Howling Mine.
Hey, we back in it now, boys.
And then at my end step, Nicol Bolas will return to the battlefield tapped. Pass the turn, you're drawn 2.
Tainted Ether. And charcoal damage. I don't think I'm going to play Tainted Ether. I can't attack Kathleen because she's got flying blockers, and I can't attack Josh because he has Maze of Ith. So go to combat. I'm going to attack Jimmy with Doomsday Spectre.
So I will not block. Go to 18.
All right, cool. So I get to look at your hand.
Yes.
And I get to choose a card, and you discard that card.
So don't take the best card out of that hand because it's not going towards you. I can promise you that.
I'm just trying to figure out what is the best card.
We all recognize that Kathleen over here is kind of being the biggest threat at the board. I'm really asking Graham, let me use my best spells on her.
Again, because I'm hopefully trying to do my best to kill someone this turn.
Wait, what?
He's going to try and kill Kathleen in one shot on his next turn from 31 life.
Yeah, go ahead. Jimmy, get Kathleen.
I'm going to choose Fireball.
Goodbye.
Oof. Okay, Graham was listening. This is great. Worked out in my favor, but it also worked out in Graham's favor because I'm not going to go back on this promise. I'm going to try my best to take Kathleen out of the game.
Second main, I'm going to play Zurin Spellcaster and my Charcoal Diamond, which enters tapped. And I didn't take damage from caves or salt flats for that. So that's my turn.
Okay.
Wait. So I heard some table talk here about how like, my life might be on the line. Okay, well, I was gonna wait and I was gonna bide my time, but I actually don't want to die next turn. So at the end of your turn, I'm gonna sacrifice Vampire Hexmage to take all the counters off
Braid of Fire.
Braid of Fire. That will trigger Butcher of Malakir.
Okay, in response to you doing that, I will tap 2 and use Carekeep to make a 0/1 Kobold.
And then so the Butcher of Malakir trigger will resolve, and we all have to sack a creature.
I'll sack the Kobolds.
I'll sack Nicol Bolas, bring him to the command zone.
I guess I'll sack my Zurin Spellcaster.
Cool.
Never got to ping anything.
Okay, then I'm gonna tap Avatar Vote to kill Neheb.
Giving her someone very clearly to direct her damage towards, not exactly the ideal situation. The upside is, though, it ends up killing Nicol Bolas. So at least I'm safe from that damage and the threat of discarding my hand.
Untap for turn. Braid of Fire is going to start back up at 1. With the Braid of Fire mana, I'm going to tap the Snow-Covered Mountain and Scrying Sheets to scry. Okay, and I'll go to draw my card for the turn. I reveal Sulfuric Vortex.
Uh-oh.
And wow, I'm always one away. Snow-Covered Mountain. All right, I'm just going to play it. I'm going to play Sulfuric Vortex.
Here's the thing, I'm really worried about my life total, but if Kathleen resolves a huge exsanguinate and gains a ton of life, it's basically game over for everyone at the table. So playing a card like Sulfuric Vortex is definitely a risky gamble, but in this case, I think it's totally worth it.
And from there, I will pass the turn to you.
So I'll untap, and then before anything happens, I'm gonna take 2 from Sulfuric Vortex.
She's below 30.
Oh boy, what a game.
And then I reveal Anawan the Rune Sage. All right, I'll take it, and I'll take 3. 1, 2, and 3. And then Life's Finale.
Okay, 4 wipe.
4 wipes are important. And then I'm going to attack Jimmy, coming at you for 7.
Okay, I will tap 4, taking 2 from the Ancient Tomb, and I will Mystifying Maze your Butcher Malakir.
All right, so
I'll take 2. And you won't gain any life.
that's okay. I'm going to play Anawan. Anawan's slow, but he will get the job done, and I feel like in other decks where there aren't a lot of creatures, there's some value to be had there. At the end of my turn, my Butcher will come back into play, tapped, and then I'm going to pass the turn.
Okay, I will untap. Sulfuric Vortex will trigger off. I will take 2. Then I will pay 4 mana to untap the Mana Vault. And then I will reveal for the Breath of the Wild or whatever.
Breath of the Wild.
I'll get
Transmute
Artifact.
Oh, cool.
And then I reveal the second card, which is Black Vice, similarly errated, like the rack. Okay, I will pay 1, and I will play the Black Vice, which has been errated to, say, target player, and I will target Kathleen.
Because of Howling Mine, everybody still has a ton of cards, and when you combine it with Sulfuric Vortex and Graham's Enchantment, that's a lot of damage on your upkeep. That can add up, and it can be something that Kathleen has to worry about.
I have the distinct feeling that I am being picked on here, just for having a commanding board state and the highest life total. How very unfair.
And then I will play our good old Jandor Saddleback.
So,
Big plays, everybody.
Big plays. Spending G's.
And then I will pass the turn.
so Sulfuric Vortex, take 2. And then, revealing cards because of Breathstealer's Crypt. Reflecting Pool.
Nice.
And Wheel of Torture. So, I have a card I've been thinking about playing, and I don't know who's gonna come out of that on top. This is the stage of the game where like a big swingy play could just make the whole game come tumbling down.
That sounds awesome. Do that.
Yeah, do that.
Also, I don't know if you're aware of this, but you're not currently winning.
Josh makes a good point. I will cast this card. All right, I tap all of this. I'm not going to tap the Ancient Tomb because I'm at 18 and I don't want to lose life. To play Distorting Wake.
Oh!
So, I got 5 targets.
Yep.
Could have done more, but I didn't want to pay for the Ancient Tomb.
Okay.
I think it's
No.
Kathleen's Board and Howling Mine.
In response,
Yeah, no, I understand that you would have responses to that.
I tap Avatar of Woe to destroy the Thoughtseize guy.
That's fair. Doomsday Spectre dies.
And then,
It resolves?
yeah.
This is a huge play. Graham setting Kathleen back to the Stone Age.
Go to combat. I still can't hit Josh because of the Maze of Ith, so I figure getting Jimmy out of the game sooner means that Sulfuric Vortex will stop hurting me. Yeah, alright, I'll attack Jimmy.
Ugh, fine, no blocks. I got a 10.
My life total is now getting very low. I'm looking at the cards in my hand, and a lot of them say deal damage to each player, and so I'm kind of putting them towards the back now because I'm just not going to be able to play them effectively.
Untap, upkeep, I get a mana from Braid of Fire, and I'll take 2 from Sulfuric Vortex. And because of Breathstealer's Crypt, I reveal Incinerate, which is what I wanted. Are you going to Exsanguinate next turn?
I mean, it sort of depends.
If Kathleen wants to kill me with Exsanguinate, it doesn't matter that she's not gaining the life. She could just drain the rest of it out of me. So
I'm just going to tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, taking 2 from the Ancient Tomb.
Whoa.
you know what? I'm going to go out in the most red way possible.
I'm going to spend 8 of it on Banefire, targeting you, Kathleen, where X is equal to 7, and then I'm going to cast Reiterate on that. So it's going to be 14 total damage.
All right, I take 14.
Going down to 12?
Woof.
No kidding.
Can I get some Bactine, please, for that burn?
And I pass turn, because I'm going to die.
Well then, I will take 2 from Sulfuric Vortex, and then 1, 2, 3, 4,
Another upside to bouncing all of Kathleen's creatures is she's now taking way more damage from the Black Vice.
7, 8, 9 cards in hand. So I take another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from the Black Vice. Okay, so I went from 26 life and best board state to 5 and no board state. And then I'm gonna draw my card for the turn. Sheltered the Whispering One. She's going to the bin.
The breath of the whatever. It actually did something good.
I mean, I can get her back.
That's true.
It did a little bit something good.
Okay, so I need to leave up removal or I just die to a flyer. But I also have to get cards out of my hand. So let's go. Exsanguinate for 4. So you all lose 4 life.
How big is that sulfuric vortex right now? Because Kathleen would have gained a ton of life, but instead she just deals damage and doesn't gain any life.
She leaves me at 2, so that means I'm gonna die to my own sulfuric vortex. Dang. That's calculated.
And I will pass the turn, and on my discard, I will discard Life's Finale.
On your end step, I'm going to pay 3 and untap the Basalt Monolith. And then I will untap, and Sulfuric Vortex will trigger. I will take 2 damage.
This is great. Kathleen's life total is way down. I feel like I might have a chance to win this game now.
I will reveal a card for Breath of the Whatever. It's a Swamp.
Nice.
I will play a Swamp. I will play a Howling Mine. So I got the Howling Mine Black Vice combo going.
That's true old school magic right there.
Yep. All right. 2 red, 2 black, 2 blue, taking 1 from City of Brass, and 4 colorless, tapping the Basalt Monolith.
What?
Played Nicol Bolas.
That was your best option?
There's no Avatar of Woe.
I guess so.
I know Kathleen has a Hero's Downfall in her hand, but I just gotta make her use it. Maybe Bolas will draw it out, and then I can always recast him. I have a ton of mana, so I'm just kind of trying to bait that out so I can get it out of the way, and now Bolas can be a real threat.
Is that all pass turn?
All right, untap. Upkeep, Sulfuric Vortex, I go to 12. Now to reveal cards thanks to the Crypt. Lonely Sandbar, and an island. Put that into my hand. We're gonna go ahead and cycle that Lonely Sandbar. Gotta reveal this one too. It's a Barren Moor.
Can I interest you in a second cycle, sir?
Would you like to...
I'm thinking about it. All right, I'm gonna cycle Barren Moor, drawing Thornwind Fairies.
Oh, another pinger.
More pingers.
Is it worth 3 life at this point? Is it worth 25% of your life total?
I don't
Survey
think so.
says.
I don't think it is. So, I will play that Aerial Caravan. I put the Aerial Caravan in the deck because I thought that the activated ability of getting to exile your top card and then play it would be cool. But at this stage in the game, a 4-power flyer is pretty good. Now I can't actually attack
Why not?
because he's got Brolus over
I
there.
already had,
attack Jimmy.
Maze of Ith.
Why would I attack Jimmy? Jimmy's about to die. As soon as I pass the turn, Jimmy dies. Jimmy dies.
He has an upkeep.
That's true, actually. He gets to cast.
Please let me have my
He
upkeep.
gets to cast Incinerate. Pass the turn.
All right, here we go, guys. Untap. All right, you know what? Time to use all of the mana in my mana pool. On my upkeep, trigger, trigger, trigger. In response to the triggers, use the scrying sheets one last time.
What?
One time, give me a land. I don't care if I can't even play it. I just need this card to work once.
Come on. Come on.
once in this
Come
game.
on.
Yes! All right, free draw, free draw. Sick, all right, cool, Yo, I'm gonna make a kobold. Tap 2 and use the Care Keep to make myself a kobold. 0-1 on the board, doing work. Now, Braid of Fire is gonna trigger first, going up to 3. With that 3 red mana, I'm going to cast Incinerate. The red player plays off of emotion and passion, and my passion for this game is showing the world how much damage I can do, targeting my kobolds. To myself. In response to the Incinerate, I'm gonna use Ancient Tomb and kill myself. Jimmy's going to sleep in the tomb and turning into a skeleton. It was a glorious end, my final fortune.
Okay, in response to all of this happening, I'm gonna urge to feed your 4/3 flyer. Well, isn't that an attractive target for a removal spell I need to get out of my hand anyhow? Okay, untap. Right, on my upkeep, Black Vice trigger, so I take 2.
Down to 3.
Ugh. And then, because of that enchantment, I reveal Swamp. And the second card is Swamp.
Now that Kathleen's at 3, she cannot draw a creature thanks to Breathstealer's Crypt. I didn't think this card would be this good, but it's doing really dumb stuff this game.
I'm gonna play Butcher of Malakir. Alright, the defenses are back online. I just gotta hold steady, draw some cards. There's lots of ways for me to gain life and protect myself in this deck. I'm good. I just gotta hold course. So I'm gonna pass the turn and hope I live another day.
Okay, I will untap. Pay the 3 mana to keep Nicol Bolas around. I will reveal for take my breath away over there. I got an island. Second card. Swamp.
You've hit a lot of basics already.
Yes, I have. Okay, well, the first thing I will do is I will go to combat. Kathleen, I will swing at you with Nicol Bolas.
Because we know Kathleen can't draw any more creatures this game, otherwise she'll take 3 damage and die, I'm happy to trade off with her and just attrition her out by 1-for-1ing her, because I can still draw creatures. I still have some life.
I will block with my Butcher of Malakir. So, he dies. So, triggering the Butcher's ability.
Nicol Bolas dies.
I only have the 1 creature though.
Maybe so you know how to do it.
That's how that
Oh,
works.
good. Okay.
Yeah,
Cool. All right. Then.
So
the
that-
Avatar of Hope dies. So now nobody has creatures, and I don't know if that is good for me or bad for me.
We'll tap 4 and play the Nevinyral's Disc.
Oh, whoa.
Nev's Disc very powerful in this situation because they're not going to be able to put the kind of pressure on me that a table normally can by sort of everybody agree, hit that guy until they just don't have anything. So I can just hold it there, and anytime I'm in trouble, blow up everything.
All right. Revealing cards: Cataclysm and Mist Dragon. I think I have to keep this dragon.
Yeah, you're at 12. It's not even that bad.
Just a quarter of his life total.
Yeah.
The Thornwind Fairies wasn't worth it, but I think the Mist Dragon is, so I'm gonna keep it and I'll take 3 off the crypt. And then play this Mist Dragon. I think at this stage of the game, life totals being what they are, Mist Dragon is gonna be useful because I can dodge removal. I know that Kathleen has the Hero's Downfall, and I'm really hoping she doesn't use it here because to phase the dragon out, I'll have to use Ancient Tomb. Go ahead.
After that resolves, I'm gonna Hero's Downfall your Mist Dragon.
Darn. Yeah, so tap Ancient Tomb, take 2 damage, filter those through here for the double blue that I need, and also Reflecting Pool to phase Mist Dragon out. But that's fine, I'm still at 7, and then I get this dragon back and hopefully go the distance.
I don't care, because it gets the card out of my hand. That I don't take damage from Black Vice. Okay, great. Untap.
Black Vice triggers,
I have 5 cards in hand.
so 1 damage.
Still alive. Okay, because of Breathstealer's Crypt, my card is Swiftfoot Boots. And the second card is Bloodghast. Goes into the bin.
Oh!
Oh, wow. Almost like you want it there.
Oh no, it's got haste.
Bloodghast, I didn't even think of this. That's a creature she actually wants to discard.
This is going to be an excellent turn. Okay, play that Swamp I drew the other turn. Bloodghast comes back.
Wow.
We both have a Maze of Iths, so it won't really matter.
Maze is so stupid.
Sacrifice Ghost Quarter, destroy your Maze of Ith.
I forgot she had that.
I bet you forgot I had that, didn't you? All according to Keikaku.
Wow. So, I'll find an island.
Okay, and then Avatar of Woe
Whoa.
and Swiftfoot Boots.
Oh, man.
Attach Swiftfoot Boots to Avatar of Woe.
Oh, wait.
Oh.
Any responses?
In response, I am sad.
I just gotta cross my fingers she doesn't go after me here. Luckily, she's more incentivized to go after Graham because he's lower life total, so I hope that's what she does.
Graham, I'm gonna
Yeah.
swing at you for 8.
I can't do anything. You get me. I died to Ghost Quarter.
How does one die to a Ghost Quarter? That felt more like an old man die.
I know, it did, didn't it?
And then I'm gonna pass the turn. I think there's a distinct possibility you're gonna Nevinyrral's Disc me.
There's a chance.
It's looking like a good chance here. I'm gonna see what I draw.
Yeah, you just get to draw.
Oh, I get you to draw. I don't have to show anybody?
No.
Holy cow, this is like Christmas.
So I have that steel artifact still in my hand. I want to take the Swiftfoot Boots and put them onto Nicol Bolas and then swing and win. Problem is I only have 3 blue mana. I need 4 to do that. So I guess we'll take plan B.
Okay, so I'm gonna pay 1, activate Nevinyrral's Disc. In response to that, I'm gonna tap the Basalt Monolith and the Mana Vault and the Felwar Stone. So I'm gonna float 6 colorless and a black. And then, any responses?
Nope.
Okay, Nev's Disc resolves. So I've still got 6 colorless and a black floating. So here's the second black, the 2 red, the 2 blue. That'll cost me 1 life for Underground River, and I will play Nicol Bolas. And then pass the turn.
Okay, untap. Well, I've got to block him because he flies and I have no choice, so I'm gonna play Drana and Gifted Aetherborn. Hey Drana, could you get out here so I can put you directly in front of this Nicol Bolas shaped bust? That would be great. Pass the turn.
Okay, I will pay the 3 mana for Bolas. I will draw.
I don't have any removal to get rid of Drana, so I just have to take care of her the old-fashioned way.
Well, we'll go to combat. I will swing at you with Nicol Bolas.
I'm gonna block with Drana.
Yep.
Thanks, Drana. Paying all of my mana every turn to block Nicol Bolas and not develop my board is not sustainable.
And then this is how I die, by doing things like I'm about to probably do. But I'm an impatient person. I'm pay 3 mana and play Necropotence.
One of my downfalls in Magic is always wanting to draw too many cards, and I may be opening myself up to, possibly getting like some sort of drain effect. But the ability to draw a bunch of cards, maybe be able to close this out next turn is just too great. I have to do it.
And then I will activate Necropotence
12 times. I'm just making suggestions.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow. So I'll take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I have other ways of killing you other than creatures, Josh. Aren't you cocky?
And then in step, I will look at these cards and discard down to 7. So 3 lands. And then it is your turn, Kathleen.
Okay. All I have to do is play Drana one more time, and I get one more turn and one more draw step. That's not nothing. Guess what, Drana? I'm going to be blocking Nicol Bolas one more time.
In response to that, I'm going to counterspell Drana.
Aha!
Okay, now I have no blockers, and I'm dead on board to Nicol Bolas. Good game, Josh.
Good,
Yeah.
Wow.
Counterspell to win the game. It does not get more nostalgic than that. One of the best things about game nights is it's gotten to the point where we're able to bring in all of these other people from the world of Magic, all these other content creators.
And that was a really fun game of Magic, which is like the best way to spend an afternoon. Playing sweet cards from your past.
My deck actually got to do one of the things that I wanted it to do. I didn't win. I didn't even come second, but I did a thing, and I had a lot of fun doing it.
That was one of the most fun games of Commander I've ever played because so many different decks were at play and everyone just had these wonderfully janky cards. But janky is fun, and stipulation just really brings back sort of the imagination that we brought to the game when we first started playing.
I am actually going to play with this deck again. Maybe tune it a little, but I'm going to stick to old card frames, and I'm looking forward to seeing how it performs in the future. Probably poorly, but I don't care.
Congratulations, you made it to the end of the episode.
All right.
You know what that means.
We are giving away all of this stuff. Big thanks to Ultra.PRO. They are always providing all the product that we show in the episode, and then we get to give away to you guys.
Yeah, including the brand new collectible relic tokens that we were talking about in the episode, as well as stuff like the Eclipse sleeves and these awesome life pads.
Yeah, and we have the Unstable Full Art Land playmats. And check out this thing. This is a cube box. It's like a deck box, but it's made specifically for cubes. We're giving that away too, of course.
Very exciting.
So, Jimmy, how do they enter to win?
Pretty simple. You can enter on Twitter or Facebook. If you're on Facebook, go to the CommandCast page and find the post that shares this video, then click the share button yourself and make sure it's shared to your public timeline. If you're on Twitter, all you have to do is tweet a link to this video with the hashtag GameNights, and we'll be announcing the winners of the giveaway 1 week from the release date of this video, so get to sharing.
All right, and some of you are still here, I know, because you're interested in what we talked about earlier, making a guest appearance on Game Nights where you can get knighted and sit next to Jimmy Wong playing Commander. That's right, it's an opportunity of a lifetime. All of the information on how to make that happen is in the more info box below the video. Make sure to follow all the rules and regulations, and good luck.
Yeah, good luck. Hope to see you someday across the table from us.
Or beside me.
Or beside us,
Killing Jimmy.
Oh, hold up. Already? Already, Josh?
That's right.
Jeez.
It's never too early to politic.
Can we kick you off and hire someone else instead? That'd be better. All right, good luck, everybody.